Let's play some Rocket League. Both players finishing on the top half of their group. And it will start with Roas having to play a little bit of defense. We'll see how Nwpo performs in the playoffs against the best 1v1 defender in the world. Yeah. Nwpo straight to the sky. Played the 50 for control and just trying to work Roas down right now. Nice little move there from Nwpo to try to recover. The little wave dash on the wall, tried to pop it across. Absolutely love that type of movement. You really just don't see a ton of players in the world move like that. And pretty much almost everybody left in EU Salt Mine playoffs has that kind of capability. So pretty much all we're going to see. Oh, Nwpo tried to go for the demo. And Roas easily avoids him for the first goal. Unfortunately, there's no way to squad stream because I am not partner. Only partners can squad stream, so that option is simply not available. But, oh, what a flick from Nwpo. It's not even a bad try there from Roas as he turned around onto it. It's honestly a good position for Roas. I turned right as Nwpo turned. But that flick was just nasty. Rolled it up onto his hood. He got so much upwards velocity on it. And Roas will win the kickoff. As, of course, it always goes. You can score the sick ones. Lose the advantage right off the kickoff. This time standard for both. Nwpo, quick recovery out, and he's going to get a pretty... That's a quick goal right there for Nwpo. What a recovery. Landed perfectly off the back of the net. Perfect speed flip out. Roas was still recovering. Nwpo. I believe this is being played on European servers. Quick ping check here. Nwpo at 104. Nwpo will leave for some boosts. Steal it right away on the turn. It's going to force Nwpo off the or force Roas off the ball. Nice job from Nwpo to steal that possession away. Another flick. Oh my gosh, he just got the save. And he couldn't recover, so he's going to get punished for it. A tough one there for Roas. That first save was excellent, but then the recovery, the important part, couldn't quite nail it. And the catch up high for Nwpo. Immediately challenging Roas around the corner. Hard hit. Nice read there from Roas. He should be able to pick this up. He lines it up to make sure he can get it. And a nice job again on defense. There's that touch. Nwpo tried to play it fast and over top of him. Thought he could be quicker than Roas could react, but Roas had a perfect reaction, popped it right over his head. And a game one that is really in nobody's control. Roas might have caught Nwpo out again. He doesn't have enough boost to get it. Roas steals another one in his own end. This one right here just kicks it straight back. He's expecting the challenge from Nwpo, and that's twice now that Nwpo he tries to drive in full boost, get the demo on Roas, but ends up turning off or at least threatening the demo. He's not getting either, and so he's getting punished for it. But then again, when Nwpo is on offense, he's looking pretty nasty. Roas able to stick the landing there. That shot not far enough to the side. Roas needed it to be there. He had nothing in the tank. Defending another low attempt, and he forces Nwpo the whole way to the post. Nwpo just trying to win the 50, get it around Roas. Knew Roas was coming, just made his car big. Prevent another goal that Roas just sends from his own half. Nwpo to the air again. Roas can't find it. Oh! Nice power from Nwpo. Well, he's got that control. He's got the space. Roas was happy to give it to him. The full tank thinking he can read it. And it's just a little too fast for him to catch. So Roas had turned wide on the play. He couldn't go for the initial challenge. It was excellent control from Nwpo as well. And they used his hood to keep that ball level. Had no drop to it at all. And now Roas wants to give him one right back. Oh, that touch was a little too heavy. Yep, had to give it up. Now Nwpo on the turn, off the bar, almost had it. He just straight went for it, and he needed that recovery. A little bit of risk involved going for that one, and Roas will catch him anyway, winning the 50. That initial flick, Nwpo, it lulls him into a false sense of security. He thinks he can turn in, challenge Roas off that. It's a heavy touch. He can get there. Roas recovers too quickly. Now Nwpo trying to push Roas off the ball, but it's just not happening right now. Roas slowly taking control of the game, especially in this final minute now. That one saved off the bar. Nwpo recovers quickly, knocks it back downfield. Roas with control, and he flipped off the ball. And Nwpo's going to get a chance here. Three seconds. Again, I felt like Roas was getting a little bit more on his challenges. Nwpo, though, has just had an excellent attacking game. Now, from the ground to the air again. Roas is there to challenge him. Pretty much every one of Roas's goals is taking advantage of Nwpo's aggression. And taking advantage of his speed and hitting some really nice counters. Even right here, the bump! The threat's enough! And Roas gets through. You see Nwpo jumping initially, recovers, but there's no angle for him to go. Roas could see him the entire way, and there was just no way for Nwpo to get underneath him, over top him, without that ball falling in his net. But hang on a second. He got him on the flick! Oh, the flicks have been nasty. He gets him again. Roas turning. This time he decides to challenge him quickly. Turning back, he thought Nwpo would give him a little bit more drive before that flick came out. But Nwpo already had control, and now it's off the kickoff again, and Nwpo gets there. It doesn't matter. That's in. Oh my gosh, what a back and forth final 30 seconds this has been. There's 0.27 seconds on the clock. Nwpo desperately needed that ball to the corner. He just couldn't get it. And Roas, the no second dodge on the kickoff, and pops it into the net again. Roas will effectively take game number 1. Well done for Roas. That was an excellent first game. Good enough for Roas in game 1. You can see Nwpo collecting most of the field position statistic. And that's certainly what it felt like. I mean, that's certainly what it was. Roas, again, catching Nwpo out on his aggression. But when Nwpo has control of that ball from the midfield line and Roas is forced to defend, he's broken through him fairly consistently. I'd say the word Nwpo's gotten into trouble is trying those demo checks. Trying the hard touch that he had off the back wall that Roas just reacted to perfectly. It's like some of those aggressive decisions from Nwpo definitely came back to bite him. But he's so good on offense that it just doesn't matter. And now he steals the ball away from Roas. And Nwpo, oh man. I'm sorry, guys. For some reason, the graphics package really just doesn't like it when those rockets go off. My PC doesn't like it, apparently. Everything else, fine for that, though. And now Nwpo will start with the lead. Roas forced to the air, and the reset looks good. No, he couldn't get it in. That one should be fine, though. Roas getting it. That one sounded like a combo breaker. Nice job, Roas. Nwpo, I don't think he believed that Roas was going to be able to get that reset. It looked challengeable from his angle. But Roas getting that cheeky almost two-wheel reset. Oh my gosh, got the save as well off the bar. And Nwpo with the aggressive check challenge. That one not going to work for him, and it bounces off the inside of the post. Nwpo gets deleted. This one takes his time. Nwpo jumps, and Roas just lazily puts it in the back of the net. Oh, Nwpo on the spawn. He knows he has to hurry up on this. Sees Roas. He's expecting the quicker shot. But Roas, very patient approach. You know, he gets that demo. He doesn't try to shoot it as fast as possible. Much rather would wait to see where Nwpo spawns, because if he does spawn close side, then that jump maybe works out as Roas is lining up. But instead, the patience pays off, and Nwpo's panic as he got demoed came to bite him for sure. This one looks good. Nice double tap for Nwpo. They're winning the fight in the across the side. And a good challenge as well. Roas coming in. I don't know about that challenge. Nwpo had pretty solid control. It was actually just, I really just think it was a smart challenge from Nwpo. Don't second dodge into the ball. Boosts. Make sure your nose is on the center. You've already got forward momentum. Roas has too much sideways momentum for him to really put that ball in a favorable spot. Best you can hope for there is really a neutral pinch out towards the middle of the field. This one's probably going to be neck and neck the whole way through, isn't it? Oh. Nwpo forced Roas to jump. Roas could hear him coming. Hasn't had too much success going for those demos on offense. That one was a little better. It did shake Roas off his path a little bit, forced him to use a little bit more boost. Now he'll just let Roas play with him, and almost found the target. More control. Roas ain't starved, though. He's coming straight up for that challenge, and he just scooped it right over top of him. Well, ain't that something? Roas coming up off the ceiling, and he just too much drop. And then as he flipped, the ball pops over him. I thought he was getting that challenge easily, but Nwpo just flipped it on top of him. And Nwpo will recover. I love that, as he jumped across. Why is this best of 7? It should say best of 5. Does it say best of 7? Oh, there is 4 there. That's weird. Why is there 4? Sorry, guys. 1 second. On my control center, it says 5. That's odd. We'll fix that before the next game. But it is 1-0 in a best of 5. Roas took game 1. I think Nwpo's looked a lot better. He's been a little more choicey with his aggression. He's also just been able to recover a lot cleaner. That time he got Roas to bite on it, and he whips it. I just want to see that one more time from Roas's perspective. Oh, Nwpo caught him. He knew Roas was thinking he's going to go to the corner, so Roas bites to take that boost, but Nwpo was never looking at the corner. Very smart play. Oh, that touch right there, I think, kind of ruined Roas's path. You saw him as he was air rolling. He was trying to get behind the ball, but he ended up hitting it with the corner, which pushed the ball farther towards center. He still controlled it well here, though. And it was a great recovery and retry there from Roas. But that could have been disastrous had Nwpo got a better touch on that initial challenge. Nwpo's flicks have been pretty nerdy. That one, not as dirty, just clean. Just a cleanly flick. Still a really tight game, though. Plenty of time for Roas. Has to flip back. Oh, this is a bad spot for him. He needs the small pads, avoids the bump, and air rolled onto the top of the net. And he gets a clear out. Does he even get a try here? Nwpo's giving him a little bit of space, and he can't grab it. Turn dead center. That's an awkward spot with no boosts. Well, Nwpo tried to roll that out and then ended up flipping. I think maybe he thought Roas was going to chase him with it, but I think he just went to go control the ball and he just missed. I think Nwpo just missed. And then he didn't have any boosts. Couldn't recover. Now Roas gets a chance to tie it up, and that's not going to happen with that power. Got the touch, but... Oh, nice job from Nwpo to steal it. Get you a little bit more time, but an insurance gold certainly be helpful. It's not the position he wants to be in, but Roas also out of boost. He's got the control, though. Nwpo definitely at a disadvantage right now. Roas with control. That's a tough angle, but he read it nicely. Roas couldn't quite find the way in, and Nwpo will hang on to the lead. Last try here. Avoids the bump. Okay. Oh, maybe a little too tricksy. No. Oh, it almost worked. GG's to Nwpo, tying up the series. Now let's go ahead and make sure that that overlay is properly sent. Let's say best of 5. We'll do 1 and 1. Oh, you know what it is? I don't think I hit update. Oh well. I'm doing a manual now. Yep, see, the ref told me. Or Tiny Terry told me. But I already did it. It's too late. I think that the stats there really lend to what we saw on the pitch that time. It wasn't all Nwpo with control and then Roas punishing with counters. Roas got a lot more tries in the orange half. But Nwpo really did a great job shaking Roas off the ball pretty consistently. Towards the end, Roas finally started to get a little bit more. That's a nice... Oh my gosh, not nice enough. Nice read, Nwpo. That was a sick save. That one off the post as well. He knows he's got to get up there and challenge, and I mean, what other option do you have there? You don't want to give Roas a freebie when you got no boosts. I think that was probably the best case scenario there for Nwpo to get up and challenge that. He got close. That speed lets him do that. But he couldn't quite close the gap. Sometimes you do need some boost. An aggressive challenge that just does not work out for him. He doesn't have nearly enough boost for this. And like this can work as he used that dash to get into position, but Roas just kept that ball centered on the nose of his car. And I don't know about that one from Nwpo. That is probably his one weakness here in this series. Because every other time he gets control on offense, dude nails it. Nails this one too off the kickoff. Yes, this chat definitely has to be English only. Lost. Still with control. And another good challenge. And Nwpo. Let's look at this from Roas's perspective quick. As you see Roas just wanting to win the 50 there. He sees Nwpo boost back. And then Nwpo tries to back up into it. But Nwpo, he's anticipating a quicker shot, so he starts boosting towards the net. But Roas is just waiting for him. Roas is just more patient than Nwpo. Well, that's aggressive, though. He's able to get there. And not a ton in the tank here. Another one from Roas. As Nwpo is picking up those small pads. Oh, that one should have been in. Oh, boy. Roas going to get it now. Off the reason. Oh, he wants to bump. Nwpo reacts perfectly. And now he's going to return try in the air. And oh my gosh, dude. You know, some people scoop the ball on the flip reset. Nwpo's got gunpowder in his Fennec. The dude shoots that ball so consistently with power, no matter what that shot looks like, whether it's a reset or nothing. I mean, look at this. Perfect bounce for Nwpo. An unfortunate bounce for Roas, but then the power on the shot, man. I mean, come on. That's crazy. It's just because I don't have anybody that can read Arabic. That's the only reason that it has to stay English only. If I had mods that could read Arabic, then it'd be a different story, but it's hard to moderate when you don't know what's being said. So apologies for that, but it's just a necessary thing. Oh, Nwpo. Oh, tried for the low 50 that time. Oh, Nwpo. Need to look at that one more time. He's coming up. Straight to challenge. Thinks Roas is going to come down with it. Maybe thinks that the ball's shading him a little bit there. I should have switched over to Roas because we had already looked from Nwpo's position. That one, a little tough to suss out for Nwpo. Roas just put it right over him. Well, it's happened a lot in the series. That's a nice goal for Roas. This time he does connect on the flip reset bump. And nothing Nwpo can do about it. As he's coming across, thinks he can defend it, but Roas just lets his car flip right forward and get the bump. This one's starting to get out of hand, but that's the beauty of the 1v1 kickoff, is you can always turn it back around with a solid kickoff. Roas just tried to flip into the ball. He was a little too low on it. Nwpo had a little height on him. I think height was the difference there on that challenge. They both flipping into it. Nwpo still with control. Ended up losing it. Yeah, I really think this one has the makings of a Game 5. Every game has been really close. This one proving this Game 3 proving no different. Roas just wants Nwpo to stay off that ball, and Nwpo just picked him off. And Roas really just trying to, maybe forcing Nwpo, maybe playing into his aggressive tendencies, hoping he jumps at one of those or tries to go, but Nwpo's just following where Roas is putting it. A lot of these heavy touches. You know, I can't say I know for sure what the idea was there for Roas. Looked like he was trying to play it away and get a maybe better read on it. Maybe get Nwpo to take a read that is low percentage. Now Roas gonna catch here, pop it over. Plenty of time too for Nwpo. This time we'll check him on the wall. Roas will let him come forward. And he'll take that ball away in the corner. Nice management there. Corner defense for Roas. Tries to shake Nwpo off. He does, but has to make up for the lost angle. Oh, just not enough boost for Roas to feel confident about that one at all. Now he has to go the other way, and Nwpo will tie it up. Roas getting caught on the way back here a little bit. He went for the midfield and an absolutely aggressive approach on that challenge. He goes straight up the sidewall onto the ceiling. He doesn't have any backwards momentum to assist him in adjusting. So he's picking a really hard angle to challenge from. And you're basically just hoping you can outspeed the attacker in that situation, rather than, you know, following him the whole way through. He avoids the bump this time. Nwpo has tied it up. After being down 3, it's 3 straight goals. Might be a 4th here, but he lost control of it. Roas immediately challenged. And saw Roas was challenging. Dropped off that ball. Here he is off the ceiling again, and oh, okay, it goes. Nwpo, what a shot! One more from Roas's perspective. Gets underneath, and there's just too much. I mean, that's ridiculous. That flip reset, it bounces off like it gets the corner of his car, but it's just straight. It's straight speed. There's no scoop underneath that. Roas got absolutely clocked, bro, and he's not even gonna get it. Nwpo just stole the game, dude. That was ridiculous. Are we overlooking the graphics? It's top tier. Yeah, when goals get scored, PCs explode, dude. It's great. We'll click this. And then, yeah, Roas, this time getting a lot more of that field control. But I think some of the decisions were interesting here from Roas. I'm not big. I can't claim to know, the mindset of Roas as well as some others might be able to. But it did feel like he was a little too aggressive at times. And maybe a little frustrated that he couldn't get any additional goals into the net. Nwpo, his speed really was killing Roas. That the bounce that came off the ramp where Roas had to recover and Nwpo just put a perfect shot on net. I imagine those types of plays got to be really frustrating. But Nwpo in position to put Roas in the lower bracket to start off the Stage 1 playoffs. We've had a little bit of salt in the salt mines so far throughout group stage. I wonder if playoffs are going to give us any visible salt for us to mine. Why am I on the wide cam? What is this? Too busy clicking other things. Let's see what Roas does. I thought it really was Roas' patience that was winning him the day. And that early lead he got, again, a lot of them came off of that patient play, letting Nwpo kind of outplay himself at times. Roas will get the first goal here. Maybe like to see him get back to that. The more aggressive approach just was not as successful. Overlay, I hit update, should say 1-2. There we go. I have to hit update twice, I realize. Oh, those touches right there, those can be sneaky if you're not ready for it. The straight line speed. Roas just absolutely clubbed that ball. There was absolutely nothing coming off of this car. Oh my gosh, that is a massive mistake from Roas. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't know why, but on my PC, when the Air Rockets goal explosion is on, the overlay chugs. Every other goal explosion is okay, but it's that goal explosion that absolutely kills the frames for some reason on mine. And yeah. Future Salt Mine streams won't be a problem, but Nwpo puts that one up and can't quite get it going. It is best of 5. Nwpo up 2-1 in the series. I think that Roas definitely gave up a couple tries in the last game. I don't think Nwpo had to play incredible Rocket League in Game 3. I think Game 2 was definitely more of the Nwpo show in terms of making his own opportunities. But he's catching Roas out. Roas with a mistouch earlier. He tries to get the bump/demo, but it only really helps the momentum for Nwpo, and Roas can't get back. Free flip for Nwpo in control, and oh, yes, dude. His aerial game is just so clean. It looks like he's on the ground when he's in the air, bro. Look at that. The pre-flip to stabilize, and the flip reset, it just... The dude is just... He just goes in a straight line. And forever. It doesn't matter. It's so clean. Now Nwpo again has the reset as well. That was going to be a tough one with Roas coming across the way he was. Nwpo coming back, and the flick, not hard enough. It was a decent one. Good speed on the defense there for Nwpo. Roas trying another quick attack. Turning back around, Nwpo recovering quickly. Doesn't give him a lot of time to turn around, does it? That's a good 50, though, for Roas. Put it right over him and into the net. Good challenge management here for Roas. A couple of balls off the board. And that time, just kept boosting through to make sure he got that second touch as Nwpo tried to flip it on top of him. Roas' car too much onto the ball. Impossible for Nwpo to get there. Oh, Nwpo tried to track. He'll get down at the last second, recover. Quickness on the wave dash. Let that ball come back to him. Roas got the save. Nice flick. Dang. Well, at the beginning of the series, it was Nwpo putting on the sick flicks. This one right here, Roas had a good one. You know, I gotta say, flicks are still like top 3 most satisfying mechanics to see executed. Like, there's just something so satisfying about watching a ball slingshot from your car. Like, roll off your car like a slingshot into the net at, like, just deathly velocities. Roas on the catch. Nice job there from Nwpo. Oh, and again, the flip reset. But he's just given that much space. When he gets to play with the ball like that, Roas, how many times has he been successful in this position, challenging right there? He hasn't been successful one time. When Nwpo has control with the reset in tow, the only time he's missed is when he's ended up hitting the bar or just not been accurate. But most of these are accurate. That one is just too strong, and Roas can't get there. Starting to mount a bigger lead now. He turns wide of the ball. I don't know about that one either from Roas. Maybe thinking he had time to come across, but Nwpo was right there. He could have possibly jumped underneath that one, but maybe wanted to... He really thought he had the time to get to it. You think with Nwpo's speed, he has not beaten him in that speed game in a lot of these opportunities. The aerial game has been so hard for him to deal with, though. Nwpo has been so lethal. He knows it, too. Chip away. Keep possession. He's over Roas again, who's starting to feel desperate. Trying to track Nwpo down. He is chasing him, but never actually getting there. And he jumped, never really had the angle. Hoping Nwpo hits it into him there. It's just a risky spot for Roas to challenge that. What's the best he gets there? Best he gets there, that ball pops back out. But his recoveries haven't been as fast. And I think Nwpo still wins that one regardless. Nwpo puts it in again. He might just end... We were thinking 5. But chat, it looks like Nwpo is just going to run away with this in game 4. 40 seconds with 4 goals. Obviously not impossible. Roas will start the clock here. This has to be almost perfect on the kickoff. Nwpo gets any time with the ball. He's just going to kill all the necessary time on it. Now he flips ball side. Wants a quick shot. Hit it right into Nwpo. He'll get the demo. And that should be enough. Nice shot. 2 more to go. Does he win another kickoff? Oh, this time, Nwpo full center on the ball. Roas gets the touch, but he can't recover. It's off the bar, and Roas gets the save. And, oh, Nwpo faking the touch, faking the shot. Roas bit, and he's got no teeth left. That is a game win, a match win for Nwpo. Impressive stuff. Well. Nwpo getting all of the field control in that game.